Just wanted to shoot this quick video to clarify something. There seems to be, well, there has been for a long time, man, this false impression about myself and my role in things. You know what I'm saying? Either I've been given more credit than I deserve, or people taking credit for some things that don't belong to them. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? The issue at hand for me is that I get called upon. You know what I'm saying? I get called into question about things that have gone on in the hood, and different prison and street politics shit that none of it has anything to do with me. I've addressed my issues, and everybody knows who, where those issues lie and what it's about, whatever. Like, a lot of that's been brought up. A lot of that's been addressed. It's been addressed for years. But homies that come to me now, you know what I'm saying? The it's not like then where, homies, okay, let's go put this to work. That's not the case. No one that's come to me has ever, none of them are actually out there like that anyway. None of them fuck around like that. No one that fucks around with anything will dare get near me, man. They don't fuck, for whatever the reasons are, they're just not gonna do it. But homies don't want to ride with me. I'll blow up shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole different ball game. You know what I mean? But I'm not, that's the thing is, because people have an expectation that I'm gonna talk them down. You know what I mean? People have an expectation that I'm gonna steer them a different way. So the ones that have come to me since I've been out, it's about trying to bring solutions to these problems, to clear the air, make sure shit's right. You know what I mean? And I'm often getting criticized for, why do I get involved? Why do I care? You know what I mean? Just leave it alone. You know what I mean? And I can't. How am I going to just, when the homie comes to me and it's someone I've known, lifetimes and shit, and it's like, hey man, can you help me out with this? You know what I mean? Like, I'm supposed to turn my back when I know that I could say something. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker could be mad if they want, because, you know what I'm saying, I choose to speak up on something because somebody came to me, but, you know what I mean, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? And if me being good with both parties, dog, you know what I'm saying, that, if one has a problem with me trying to be in priesthood, if one came to me, then that's that person's problem, dude. And it shows. You know what I mean? Like, you're showing just how fucked up you are when, a homie is going through a mediator to offer, an olive branch to bring peace to a situation and closure. You know what I mean? Not necessarily people, just closure, so that this, there's not even no consideration to, it being on. You know what I'm saying? That this ain't on. You just know it ain't on no more. You know what I mean? You see a motherfucker, you say what's up, or you see a motherfucker just do a moving. You know what I mean? That's your choice. You know what I mean? And that's, that's where I've been, and that's what I've done. People don't like my approach to it, you know what I'm saying? But that's on them too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go about things the way that I see is best fit for the occasion. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work within my means. You know what I mean? It ain't like I can just go pull up on motherfucker, knock on his door. Not that I wouldn't, but you know what I mean? I approach it in a certain way, especially when, like, people try to act like a lot of the shit I'm talking about, nobody don't know about none of this shit. No, everybody in the hood knows about this shit. This is that whisper shit that everybody talks about behind everybody's fucking back. Everybody knows about shit. I mean, like, everybody knows everybody's beefs and shit. For me, I was always away, so I really didn't. I had to hear everything from everybody else. I wasn't part of none of that shit. I was never no part of no beefs with none of the homies. You see what I'm saying? So, that needs to be understood. You know what I mean? Because, and then, another thing in the hood is just, for far too long, you have some that they want to You know, everybody wants to be king of the hill. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be, you know what I mean? Some they're not, essentially. But, you know, our actions speak for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was on the wrong side of things, let's put this in the proper perspective. When I was on the wrong side of things, why that motherfucking car keep coming through? Anyway, you know, I led a terror zone. You know what I mean? I led a terror squad. You know what I mean? It was bad. You know what I mean? But now it's different. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to lead people out of that as I've come out of it. You know what I mean? And I've demonstrated. I've documented and chronicled, you know, my struggles through it all, because look at how long I've been putting it out there. You know what I mean? On social media, on Facebook in particular. You know what I mean? And been speaking on it. You know what I mean? You know, so that being said, you know, motherfuckers can't say that by me addressing things that I'm starting shit, dog, because no, dude, that shit was already started. The fuck you talking about? And to say that shit's dead, whatever. No. When did it get dead? When this shit's brought up to me. You know what I'm saying? And to act as if, you know, any one of us doesn't have to give an account for some shit and think that this just all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to give an account for mine, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I've put out there, you know what I'm saying, where I was cutthroat with the homies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know, my betrayals in the hood are, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we all know that has to do with the Mexican mafia shit. And we all know how cutthroat motherfuckers became over that shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got there and it was a whole different beast, dude. So, you know, for me, I don't have, you know, those contentions with everybody. Everybody's problem with me, or whatever their problem is, has to do with personality. And what I've chose to put out there about my life, my relationship to those people that they idolize. You know what I'm saying? That's all that shit's about. I mean, like I said, our actions speak for themselves, man. You know what I mean? And you know, the thing is that, like I said, you know, homies come to me to bring solutions, man, to try to resolve problems and shit. I don't create problems. I'm not known for that. When did I start a problem? You know what I'm saying? Like, who do I got a problem with? See, and my thing is this, is like, and no matter what it is, if we're still alive today, dog, no matter what's happened, we have a choice, dog. We could decide today to just dead it. You know what I mean? And just put it out there. Motherfucker, just, you know what I mean? You either hit the homie up directly. Everybody knows how to get in touch with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You know, let the word be out there. Let it be known. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's good. You know what I mean? Whatever. Not, you know what I mean? Because that's the thing is, dude, as long as shit's outstanding for me with people, I ain't gonna think shit's all good. It ain't gonna be all good if it wasn't all good. You know what I mean? Like, that's a preposterous notion. You know, and everybody, and that's another thing too, is, you know, too many motherfuckers trying to compete with, you know, other places, you know what I'm saying, other states and shit, you know, trying to outdo one another in the buffoonery, you know what I'm saying, and the ignorance. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, too many motherfuckers here trying to be like too many other motherfuckers from too many other places. You know what I'm saying? you know, trying to incorporate those politics into ours and trying to have a relationship with ours and theirs when everyone knows that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Because the history is even the Crips from here fucking smashed on the Crips from there that were here back in the 80s. They're the ones that pushed them out. We had our beef with them in the hood, but you know what I mean? That it was the locs from out here that did that shit, bro. You can't fuck around here. Man, this is Phoenix, bro. This is AZ. Everybody knows how territorial this shit is out here. We ain't got 1,000 million gangs, bro, and 100 billion gang members. It's just 5 of us. We gotta go hard. Nah, but you know, seriously, man, because that's, you know, that's my motivation now is that change, that difference, man, and to draw attention to these things so that we can, man, like, you know. It's like I said, man, like who the fuck am I that I think that I'm somebody that I could just sweep some shit under the rug. You know what I mean? Move on, move past that shit and it's all good. Like that don't even, I couldn't live with myself that way. That ain't no conscience, dog. You know what I mean? This cool motherfucker don't want me. You be whoever the fuck you want, but you do whatever you want to do. I'm not, that ain't nothing to do with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I do me. I stay doing me. You know, you fuck with me or you don't. I know who does, you know what I'm saying? I know who will. I know who won't. I know who don't. That's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? The only way there's a consequence in any of it is if there is, you know, a direct relationship, man. You know what I mean? Where, you know, motherfucker is having a direct influence on a person's life. But otherwise, it's just indirect, and it's going to be the way it is. And I'm going to continue to push on as I am. You know what I mean? I'm going to continue to get calls as I do. You know, and I put one of the issues out there on Facebook, you know what I mean, with the little homies, you know, from the hood and from Green Valley Park. It's just unnecessary shit, dog. And I'm asking you little homies, man, for me, man, you get with Pops too. For me, man. It's dumb, dog. None of you, I know none of you guys ain't punks or none of that shit, bro. It ain't nothing to do with none of that, bro. It has to do with the fact that I remember when you motherfuckers was babies, dog. Like I flash back to memories of you when you was little, man. And it's like now to see falling in our footsteps and then to be, you know what I'm saying, banging on each other when, dude, man. I was in the trap with both of your fathers, man. I was in the bando with both of your pops, man. Literally, this is known shit, dude. This is not secret shit. We trapped in the bando and fucked Green Valley Park, dog. You know what I'm saying? And them motherfucking, one always was baby in that motherfucker, dude. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, though. Like, you know, I think about that now. Like, man, the little homie come from that shit, man. But that, you know, his pops, that's my bro right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, we go. He's always had motherfucker. But there's never been. It's always been a homie, a brother. He's always had my back like that, dog. You know, rest in peace to Wolfie. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you have to want it, bro. You have to let go, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to give everybody a better example. You know what I mean? And all of my expressions and everything that I'm showing to myself, because there's a lot that I can't, you know what I mean? Like, you know, everybody has a personal life, but, you know, that which I know is universal and speaks to everyone and can benefit everyone, then that, I'm going to share with everyone. Plus, get back into the stories, you know what I'm saying? I prefer the interviews, man. That's the one thing about it. And another part of my hesitancy is that I'm looking for interviewers, you know what I mean? To interview me, local homies from here, any age, any generation, any hood, you know what I mean, that wants to get on tape, record, and talk. I mean, interview, ask me some questions, ask you questions. It ain't no beef, it ain't no static. I mean, we could bring it all up and, put it out there and, talk about it, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean, if it ain't beef, it ain't beef. It's just, you know what I mean? But I'm looking for people that are familiar with everything that's going on here and that knows me personally, you know what I mean, to want to sit down and you don't have to be on camera yourself, but to run a questionnaire, those would be best, you know what I mean? Otherwise, it's like, because, people have their questions, there's things that they want to know, and I don't particularly, there's a lot of shit here, bro. There's volumes of stories, you know what I mean? Like, everybody knows that about me that knows me, because there's so many people from the hood that have stories with me. Like, they hit me up, hey, you remember? And that be shit I don't even be remembering, you know what I mean? But just trying to be some positivity, man, to all the negativity in this world that we all have to contend with, man. Because at the end of the day, dog, when we strip away all these street politics, we got to deal with the real politics, man. Inflation, gas prices, all this shit, dog. We got to deal with these motherfuckers trying to strip us of our rights and everything else, dog. So, I mean, I feel like we all need each other on the front line. Because it's like, man, if the power goes out and it's apocalypse now, dog, man, bro, we gonna need each other like that, homie. Like, for me personally, there's homies I know from a variety of hoods, dog, in this valley that I'll call upon. You know what I mean? Hey, homie, where you at? Where you at, man? Gather them up. You know what I'm saying? Cause, bro, we can't afford that shit. And if you put that in the proper perspective, we're headed that way. Everybody realize that shit. So it's not in our best interest, man, to be killing each other and to doing the shit that we're doing when we have all the problems that we do and we're facing all that we're facing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just, we're better than that. You know what I mean? And in closing, I'll take it back to where it was, I am here to resolve what is still outstanding for anybody that wants to. So there's no cares or concerns for any crossing or any killings over what's being done, dog. You know what I mean? I know it's some fucked up shit, that's bitter ass pill for everyone to swallow, dog. You know what I mean? And, but like I said, we're still here today. And there's those that are not. You know what I'm saying? And rest in peace, Toucan, Angel Carball from 9th Street. You know what I mean? Victims of the ghetto. You know what I mean?